good day. It's another day, another vlog, and for today's video, I am going to show you the step-by-step process of becoming a registered nurse here in the province of Saskatchewan. So we are going to talk about the process of CRNS, or what we call the College of Registered Nurses of Saskatchewan. And if in case you are an NCLEX passer or a registered nurse to any of the Canadian provinces, this video might help you if you want to move to the province of Saskatchewan. And if you're new here, hi, I am Fatima. I am an internationally educated nurse. I was in OFW and now I'm an immigrant here in Canada, and I make videos all about my personal journey, experiences, and everything in between, living and working abroad for the past couple of years. And if you like that kind of content, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell icon so that you'll get notified whenever I post new videos like this. So, before anything else, just a disclaimer guys, kasi ang daming perfect sa world ngayon. This is a process based on my personal experience and personal process talaga. Screen record ko siya para makita nyo yung step-by-step process. And napansin ko lang na sa whole video, sa entire video, habang nag-screen record ako, yung boses ko is mahinhin at low kasi may natutulog sa bahay. So just bear with me. But I still hope that this video might help you in your nursing process to become a nurse here in Saskatchewan. So, hope this video will help. Let's proceed. So initially, yung personal information is the first part. I'll just skip that area. So we'll move on to employment information. So under search employer, you just have to click on other, and then I skip some areas due to personal or privacy purposes. But as you can see in here, this is one of my employment information, and there is a consent for employer preference, so you can check that form through the website, and this is how it looks like. Ito yung form na i-fill out mo na you consent CRNS to communicate with your previous employers to verify some information. And ma-fill out mo tong form na to, there is an upload file button sa profile mo at dun mo siya i-upload. Then the CRNS will send a form that your employer needs to fill out, and once they fill out the form, they can just fax it or email it. The details will be found in the form itself. It's usually in the bottom part of the form, so you can just let them know that they don't need to mail it to CRNS. They can just use those options for them to pass it to CRNS. Okay, so I'll just gonna review all of these details, and I'll just cover it due to privacy purposes. Once you're done reviewing it, you can go ahead and click the next button, and then save and continue. Now let's proceed to education history. So under the education history, it should be the school where you graduated nursing. And if in case you have more than one school, you can always tick off no under is this your initial nursing education, and then there's gonna be additional information that you need to fill regarding about your other schools aside from the school that you graduated nursing. Now let's move on to English proficiency. Now this is a tricky part. So at first, I tick off on secondary language because as you all know, hindi naman English yung language natin sa Pilipinas. So I just realized that it wouldn't go through not unless I click on primary language. And since I haven't filled out the form that needs to be signed to my employers that I've worked with as a CCA, for the meantime, I'll tick off primary language. And then, of course, yung basic nursing education was taken in English should be a yes because we are taught in English language naman in nursing school sa Pilipinas. So, I'm gonna show you kung saan hahanapin yung form. So, you can just go to the website and it would be under the licensure process and complete the employer attestation of English proficiency form here. So this is how it looks like. Section A, we will be the one to fill that out, and then the second part or the second and third pages, those are needs to be filled by your employer that you have worked with when you are still a CCA or an LPN. Now let's proceed to other registrations. So in this area, you have to fill out all of the information where you have been licensed as a nurse. So in my situation, I have four. So I'll start with the Philippines. So since unsure ako kung ano yung complete regulatory authority, I just have to copy and paste it by searching it through Google. And then for security purposes, I'll just have to cover the other information, and then after that, tick off this is my original kasi doon naman ako na license first, and then we can just add and then add more if you have other licenses in other countries or in other states. So for instance, I was licensed in New York because that's where the state where I process my NCLEX. I'll just have to copy and paste all of the information right here. And again, for privacy and security purposes, I'll just have to skip some of my personal information, but I am going to show you where to find it if you are licensed or if you took your NCLEX through the state of New York. So after you complete those details, tick off the other info, a jurisdiction that I've held, a registered nursing license, and my most recent registered nursing jurisdiction. Kasi recent naman talaga siya. And this is how it's gonna look like. So you can just always click on add new if you have more than one license all over the world. Now, nasa iyo na yan if i-declare mo lahat. Depende kung ano yung mga experiences na gusto mo din i-declare. So, for me, gusto ko i-declare lahat. But for some people, ayaw nilang i-declare kasi na-expire na yung PRC nila sa Pilipinas. And some ayaw na nila mag-process ng documents, especially if it is outside the Philippines. Like for example, sa Middle East, if you are no longer in the Middle East and magpa-process ka ng Saudi Council mo, ang hirap talagang kunin yung mga information na kailangan mo. Kaya yung iba, skip na lang nila yung mga ibang license nila and just declare whatever state ang ginamit nila to pass the NCLEX. So, like for me, New York yung state na pre-process ko for my NCLEX. So, pwede yun lang yung i-declare ko. So, I'm just gonna continue filling this information. I am now filling out the Saudi information. So, I still have my registration number with me and yung mga registration date. So, safe ako sa part na to. So sa last info here, I tick off a jurisdiction that I have held a registered nursing license kasi napaso na yung lisensya ko sa Middle East. So expired na yan. So once you're done, this is how it's gonna look like. And then once you're done filling out all of the information, just tick off this. Now let's proceed to under the proof of identity. So given naman lahat ng ito, so just take a picture of all of these documents and then just upload it. So I'm just gonna cover and skip this area for privacy and security purposes. Once again, click save and continue, and then we are on the next item under the vulnerable sector check. So yung ginamit ko dito pala is yung kinuha ko sa RCMP. So if you're in Canada, just go to your nearest police station, mag-process ka ng vulnerable sector check, and then yung employer would be CRNS. And then itong under upload your current international criminal record check, this is gonna be in another website. So I'm gonna show you how I filled it out, and this is where you declare all of the places that you have been living and working for the past 10 years. So in my situation, I was working in the Middle East. So aside from the Philippines, I have to declare my address in the Middle East. So as you can see, per country has different fees. So magdedepende talaga yan kung saan ka nakatira for the past 10 years. So in my case, I'll tick off the Philippines, which is 99 Canadian dollars, and then Saudi Arabia. There, that would be 200 Canadian dollars. Ang sakit sa bulsa, guys, pero hingang malalim para sa future. So once again, ika-cover ko na naman yung personal information ko for privacy and security purposes. Right after that, click on next, and then under company, just the CRNS information. So what I did is I just copy paste through their website. I'm gonna show you how I did it. And then just input your debit or credit card information right here. Still the same. I'm gonna skip this area for privacy and security purposes. Once you're done, click place order and it will route you to this page. After mo magbayad, guys, after how many days, mag-email yung website sa'yo to submit some of your identity documents. So I'm gonna show you how we can do it. So click on the submit forms on their website, and then just fill this information. And then still the same, I'm just gonna cover some of the details that are personal, and then under company, we'll just input the College of Registered Nurses of Saskatchewan, select files, and then just upload all of your identity documents. So like I have mentioned, just take a picture through your phone and then just upload it, and then there you have it. Now let's move on. Click save and continue. We will be routed to the next page, which is under practice hours. So you just have to calculate or compute all of your hours that you have rendered or practiced as a nurse or work as a nurse. So that would be for the last 5 years. Once you're done, click save and continue, and then it would route you to the next step, which is under continuing competence. So for me, since it's my first time, it would be a no. Click save and continue. Na once mag-renew kayo ng license nyo, magbabayad kayo, mag-email naman si CRNS na i-complete yung continuing competence. So, pwede nyo gamitin yung mga modules sa workplace nyo. Yun yung i-upload nyo at i-discuss nyo once mabigyan kayo ng email. So, we are in the last part. Magbabayad na naman tayo. So, skinip ko na yung part na yon, and I'm gonna show you kung magkano ang nagastos ko. Tarang! So, yan yung initial and final receipts. Ang gastos ng pagiging nurse dito, guys. But, laban lang. So, this is how it looks like once you complete all of the documents. So, ayun lang guys. Yun yung summary of the entire process sa paggawa ng CRNS profile and to become a registered nurse dito sa province of Saskatchewan. And if may mga questions, clarifications kayo, just comment it down below. I'll try my very best to answer it. And if not, you can always follow me through my Instagram. I usually respond faster through there, so don't forget to follow me there. And I'm also planning na magpa-giveaway once we reach 10K dito sa YouTube. So don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope this video will help you on your nursing endeavors.